Hello, this is a slideshow about a trip I did in Spain in June 2013. I hired a car from Madrid and I drove the car to Huelva. I just wanted to share this with you. It was quite a nice trip. I like road trips. I like travel in general, and this inspires my drawing work and my ideas. So with my D60 Nikon camera, I took some of these pictures. I'm not a great photographer, but as you can see, these images are quite evocative of Spain if you've ever been. So the first one is when I was leaving Madrid. I picked the car up at the airport, and as you can see, this is the road going to the west. In the very, very left part of the horizon, you can see the four towers. I think it's the four towers. These are towers in the north of Madrid. I think some of the hotels are sort of modern towers. Anyway, it's quite a hot day, and I stopped at a roadside cafe. So that's leaving Madrid, and you can see the sky is blue, and the ground in early summer is beginning to get quite parched. Okay, the second one, this was somewhere in north of Extremadura. So after driving west from Madrid on a road I can't remember now, this is the start of Extremadura, and this is just looking off the motorway to some villages, a village to the north. And the villages are very small and quite deserted now because of the crisis, crisis, as they call it in Spain, and these villages seem like ghost towns at the moment, in my opinion. And to the north of them, you can see a nice mountain range. Although it's summer, early summer in Spain, there was still snow on the mountains. So driving further west, and then I drove south a bit, I ended up in this really nice reservoir. I think it is a reservoir. Most big lakes in Spain are reservoirs. It could have been, from Google Maps, it could have been Embalse de Jose Maria Oriol. Anyway, it was very nice. It was a lovely day. It was very surreal. There was no one around again. Really deserted. The odd car going past. I parked up on the roadside. I think there was a path going through it that was the Camino Santiago. So this Camino Santiago is not the one that goes on the north coast of Spain, but this is called the Via de la Plata, the road, the way of silver. It goes from Sevilla to Santiago de Compostela. Anyway, I sat here for a while enjoying the sun, and I smoked a good cigar, so it's a nice place to smoke a cigar, and I did some sketches. Okay, the fourth sketch, it's not a sketch, the fourth picture. This is, I got to a place called Los Barriacos. I'm not sure if that's pronounced correctly, but it's a beautiful place. There's rock formations there. There's a museum of a pop artist that lived there, and the evening was pretty amazing colors. And I took a photograph of these big structures. I think they're telegraph poles, and on the top of each one there's a stork's nest, and it's almost like the storks are waiting for the end of time. It's a timeless place, very desert-like, very barren, but beautiful. Okay, so the fifth one is the sunset in this area again, Los Barriacos. I don't know what the structure is to the left. I think it's an old castle, perhaps. But then again, the colors were amazing. It's yellow corn, or whatever it is. Yellow fields, heat. Yeah, it's good. Right, so the sixth image again. I parked my car up in a bit near Los Barriacos, and the sun sank down into the horizon. It was a bit like some savanna in Africa. And the lake, the small lake or pond, was glassy, absolutely glassy, as you can see in slide 7. Really, really, really mirror-like. Beautiful. But the problem is that with this still night and mirror-like lake. It invited a lot of mosquitoes, so I didn't stay there for long, and I parked somewhere else and slept in the car. So in the morning, the sun rose in Las Barriacos again, and the colors of the fields and the sky again beautiful. So 9, slide 9. This is in Las Barriacos again, and there is an artist's museum here. He was called Wolf Vostel. I think he was German, and he was quite fairly well-known pop artist, and he had a house here near the rocks, and he made a lot of art there. There's a good museum there. You should look around it. It's very distinctive because it's got a big spike with a lot of aeroplanes and things stuck onto it. So you'll know where it is if you go to Las Barriacos. It's there, yeah. So the next still is the mountain, not mountains, they're kind of hills north of Sevilla. And this photograph didn't do the clouds justice, but this cumulus cloud was rising high in the sky, very dramatic. Another dry, hot day, atmospheric heat. It was very nice. And finally, my destination that I'd been waiting for a long time to get to the sea was Huelva, which is to the southwest of Sevilla. And I dropped my hire car off there, and this was the final evening of hiring my car. And the paddling in the sea was a lovely experience after the heat of the Meseta. And then after that I went on to Portugal. So as you can see, this was quite a good journey, and the colors were inspirational. Spain, Portugal are inspirational places. It always looks kind of grey when I come back to Britain, which is good in itself, but I really do like the colors and the intensity of the sun in Portugal and Spain. Okay, thanks for listening to this. If you have any questions or comments, please leave some in the boxes or whatever, and I hope to do another screencast soon. Okay, that's it. Okay, thank you. Bye.